Guys, welcome back to Homes with Shields. So in today's walkthrough video, we're going to tour one of our most popular plans, the Spartan. The Spartan is over 2,000 square feet, 3-bed, 2.5 bath. We've got a screen porch off the back, a beautiful front porch, a 2-car garage, no-lip showers, tall ceilings, quartz countertops. Literally, this plan has it all, guys. So sit back and enjoy the show. Thanks. Check it out. So today we are over here in Durham, North Carolina at a project we just wrapped up. And like I said there on the intro, this is going to be the Spartan floor plan that you're going to walk with me today. So this is basically the bigger brother of the Sparta. The Sparta is at 1,825 square feet. The Spartan is at 2,103 square feet. The Spartan can be a 4-bedroom plan. You're actually going to see a 3-bedroom with an office today. And one cool thing about it is it does include a half bath. So it's at 2.5 bath. And then, you know, comparing that to the Sparta is always going to be a 3-bedroom plan with 2 baths. No half bath unless you go in there and customize it, of course. So 4-bed, 2,103 square feet. You're going to see the 3-bedroom with an office today. Here I'm standing on the side. Wanted to walk around the back and show you the garage and the screen porch. This is a good time to kind of explain where that square footage comes from. So right here, this would be your Sparta, okay? You got 1 module, 2 module. It's a 2-piece plan. It's going to require a site-built front porch that we'll have to build on site. And then the Spartan basically adds another module or section onto the Sparta. And that's where you have the Spartan, the bigger brother of the Sparta, at 2,103 square feet. And that 3rd module there includes a factory front porch. So that front porch is a part of that module. You do not have to build it on site. So a few key differences there. You're seeing the cypress green siding. As you can see, they did add vertical on kind of the majority of the house and then the horizontal up there in the gables. What you're seeing there is your tankless hot water heater. So we can already get those water heaters set from Nationwide. They're set on, you know, interior but vented exterior there. You got your heat pump, and then here's that 2-car garage. So this will be your everyday door, but I'm going to walk back to the front and go through the front door just so you get the true feel. So this is a 24 by 24 2-car garage. Garages are going to be built on site. So as you can see, we literally built this on site, tied it in to our house there. It can be added to any plan, any size. We'll talk about, you know, how you want to set the garage doors up, windows, exterior doors, kind of match the house there with the horizontal up there in the gable, vertical on the bottom section there. And we're coming up on the back, and that's where you'll see the beautiful screen porch coming off of the living room. This is an 8 by 20 shed style screen porch. Absolutely beautiful. Same concept as the garage, okay? That's going to be built on site. I can add it to any plan. You could just put stairs there. You've seen a ton of videos with nothing there except stairs. So those are all things you'll have to kind of know. I get this question a lot. If you do a garage off of the Sparta or Spartan, does that garage door block your kitchen window? No, that is your kitchen window right there. So you still, you know, have the beautiful window over the sink. Really good stuff here. Black gutters and downspouts. The included texture block foundation material there. All right. I figured it would be a good a time as any to get down here in a crawl space and kind of show you what's going on. It's got your air handler under the house there, all your duct work running. This is a little extreme as far as the crawl space size, but as you can see, we're going to put the vapor barrier down. We can actually do like the true sealed and encapsulated crawl spaces too, but this would kind of be what I would call, you know, where we start you there. Got all your floor insulation netted in there, 2x10s, everything's 16 on center. Very cool stuff. So as we go up onto the front porch, I definitely wanted to point out a few things. Number one, that is composite decking. So on these factory porches, we can get the composite decking already laid, done. And then I just wanted to kind of show you around a little bit. So this is probably a, I'm gonna call it a 6x20, 6x20. I'll look on the plans when we get inside, but really good sized porch. That's all you need. You know, a spot for a chair, a few chairs and a table. Let's get in here and take a look. Beautiful front door. Look at all that glass. Love that. That's actually one of the 3 included front doors with the Spartan. All right, so when you open the door, you're gonna walk into a foyer. That's the main space. We'll get there, but let's focus on this for now. There's your little foyer area. And then right off of that foyer to the left would be that half bath. Included 2-panel doors, hardware. They did run the quartz tops throughout. You're seeing 9-foot ceilings. Included moldings as far as base molding, crown molding. Oh, they actually cultured marble is what's in this particular half bath here, not quartz tops. Remember that the cultured marble is definitely more affordable than granite or quartz, but more expensive than Formica. Here's that bedroom that you pick up. So they're clearly going to use this as an office or something. You could frame up a door here and create a true 4-bedroom if that's what you want to do. Flooring throughout today, you will not see any carpet. Every room is wired and braced for a ceiling fan. That's why you have 2 switches there. It is a very dark and rainy day, and a few of these bedrooms do not have bulbs, so I may throw the flash on just so you can get a better vision of it. All right, so once you cross this right here, you are literally in the Sparta. So you pick up the half bath, the foyer, the 4th bedroom, that porch that we just talked about. And then when we cross this opening here, dining to my left, fantastic kitchen, back left corner, and that all opens up to your living room. We show a dropped sheetrock header instead of the beams in our Sparta model, but if you want to do the beams there, just something to kind of say, hey, you know, there's your dining area, just to give it some structure there. So whatever you want to do there. And then they kind of ran with that theme in the living room. You're seeing 3 exposed beams there. Of the fancy ceiling work, I would always call that the most affordable fancy ceiling option. Look at all that glass. I mean, you know, windows on each side, transoms above the atrium door, window, another transom over the kitchen window there, the kitchen sink window. The very popular sparkly quartz tops today. People love these. We used to show this in one of our old models, but even with that model gone, we still sell this a ton. Very classy. Included white cabinets, 3 cabinet colors at no extra cost. The white is one of those colors. Beautiful farmhouse sink there with accessories. You may have saw that as I was raising the camera up, but all of your outlets and switches are going to be undermounted. If you do a backsplash with us, you do not have to undermount them, but a lot of people prefer it that way, keep the backsplash nice and clean. Over here you got your fridge area, microwave nook, coffee bar area, storage galore. And I've been thinking this whole time how I'm going to explain this pantry here in a second. Notice the two-tone island there. Giving it a break visually, looks really good. One thing you may have already noticed, I talk about it in every Spartan or Sparta video, this customer paid to have the column removed there. So that's a good example of what it would look like without the column. All right, on to the pantry. So first thing you're gonna notice is this customer omitted a lot of the shelving throughout the home. So there's no shelving in here, but check this out. So I think the easiest way to explain what's happened here is right there would be your typical Sparta pantry. Okay, so from here out. This little pod that you've picked up can be 2 things with the Spartan. I guess 3 things. You could eliminate it just completely. You could add that as a wraparound section of the front porch. So that would, if you open this up as the porch, you would have a kind of a L-shaped wraparound porch on the front. Or you can extend the pantry the full length like this customer did today. So I'll go back over there to the sink real quick and show you the floor plan. I did pop it up there in the intro if you want to go back and pause it, and it's on our website as well. Okay, so front door, 4th bedroom or home office, half bath. Here is your porch that you saw today. Here is that pod that I said you could basically pick up to create a wraparound porch, okay? Regardless, you'll have the pantry here. It's just a matter of what you want to do with this space. We went through the foyer, looked at the living room, kitchen, all that. We're about to go to the spare bedroom side, bath 2, utility room, all that, and then we'll cross over to the master suite. Straight ahead, you've got a handy dandy little storage closet. Again, no shelving in most of the rooms today. This is just a kind of a big, nice, wide hallway. Straight ahead here is a bedroom. It's going to get kind of dark in here. Should adjust. Good size spare bedrooms. The Spartan plans are always going to have good size spare bedrooms. You will notice that the Sparta, the smaller version of this, typically has walk-in closets for the spare bedrooms. That is not what you're seeing today, obviously. They're already installing some of their own shelving. To the left is the utility room. Let's knock that out real quick, and then I'm going to come back here in a second for the garage. Storage closet, washer and dryer hookup area. I guess I'll go ahead and show it to you, why not? Another look at the garage. Back to That storage closet that we kind of started with. To the left, another bedroom. Big double window, love that. Similar closet to the bedroom we just looked at, but let's check it out. And then we got bath 2. Again, cultured marble. And bath 2, just a good old tub shower combo there. Crossing that main space, let's take a pit stop and check out this just awesome screen porch. How nice would this be? On a rainy day like today, sign me up. Awesome stuff. Get a lot of questions about screen porches and stuff because we're not able to show those, back stuff off the back in our models, just front porches. So I get a lot of questions about that. I'm always like, go watch YouTube. You'll see all kinds of stuff. Master bedroom, notice the trade ceiling. Nice detail there. Biggest thing in here I'm excited to show you is the no-lip shower. Tons of cabinetry there. Beautiful bathroom. So they went back with the quartz, okay. That looks really good. Just everything's kind of white and clean. Water closet back here. And then here is that no-lip shower. Check that out. Really nice stuff. Ceramic tile, a place for your soap and shampoo. Beautiful transom window there. Get all the light you can. Handheld, a rain head up top. Beautiful. I love it. And then to my right, accessed by a space-saving pocket door, is just a huge master closet. I would love to see this when they get done. I'm sure it's going to be nice with custom shelving. All right, I'm gonna go up there. All right, I have crawled up here in the attic just to give you a look. So we use what I call storage trusses. Basically, you don't have anything obstructing your walkway through the middle here. So you are seeing some tech shield up there, radiant bearing heat shielding. I've talked about that before. You see it on our 2-level homes a lot. But look at all that storage. All right, guys, so that is it for today. We walked this stunning Spartan plan. Garages, screen porches, quartz tops, tall ceilings. I mean, this video really did have it all, guys. So I hope you enjoyed. If you haven't already subscribed and you've made it this far, go down there, press subscribe, hit that like button for me. If you want me to talk about something in particular, please comment down there. If you have some thoughts or have questions, comment. I'm going to drop my email down. And thank you guys.